that, the whole deck, I'm going to end it here, because the whole reading started with the Empress, right?
Hey y'all, good morning. I think I need more light. Hey y'all, come talk to me. Good morning. Try and get my light right. Hey y'all, come on in here and talk to me. Good morning. Heart me up. Good morning. Hey y'all. It's the Tuesday tea in the kitchen edition. Hey y'all. How was y'all weekend? Hey. Heart me up or whatever. If you come in and say hello. I'm trying to get my lighting right. Ooh. Hey y'all, good morning. Y'all know what I do on Tuesdays. Sharita! Hi, my booski boo! Hey! I'm gonna try this wave thing. Hey, Jeffrey! Hey, everybody! Coming in here to hang out with me or whatever. I'm colorful today, y'all. I got yellow on because I'm trying to activate my solar chakra. And I stole this scarf from my girlfriend because it's just gorgeous, right? So I had to wear it one more time before I give it back. So yeah, y'all, how is everybody? How was y'all weekend? Hey, y'all. So I'm making tea. I'm making my tea. And I came on here to talk to y'all about self-love or whatever. Hey, good morning. So I'm activating my solar chakra, right? Because your solar chakra is where your personal power is. Hey! Little baby on deck. Little baby on deck. Good morning. Well, just love on me or whatever. Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming in here and showing me love. Like, I really appreciate it. Like, I really be getting prepared for y'all or whatever. So, hey, y'all. So, we talking about self-love, right? And I won't be before you long. Check out my weed sugar. That's about to go with my tea. My brother gave me this. Weed sugar. Who knew? Hey. Oh, y'all better show me some love. I'm so humbled. Like, no, seriously. Like, I'm so humbled, you guys. So, today we're talking about self-love, right? Because self-love is important. Love is the highest vibration, right? So we want to always vibrate at our highest vibration. And we want to be in healthy relationships, right? So in order to be in healthy relationships, we have to have healthy self-love, right? Yes, weed sugar. Can you believe it? Who knew, right? Yes. Solar plexus power. Like I'm trying to, yeah, you know, activate all that or whatever. That deals with fear. That deals with, what else? Your personal power. Like when you do affirmations for it, like you want to say things like, I deserve what I want, right? I deserve to have my needs met. So those are the things that's all rooted up in your solar chakra. So yeah, so I want to acknowledge my solar chakra today, right? And it also represents new opportunities, right? So stepping out in new opportunities and being fearless. So most of all today, I want to be fearless, right? I want to be fearless as I step out into new opportunities, okay? All right, you guys. So we're going to talk about self-love real quick, right? And then I'm going to let you beautiful people go. So I appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with me or whatever. Yes, right. Yep. Oh, and it has to do with your mental clarity as well, right? Your mental clarity And it also has to do with like a healthy balance in your emotions. We'll talk heavy, Jeffrey, then pull out all the knowledge. So yeah, y'all, that was a crash course on chakras. Alright, so we're going to talk about self-love, right? So self-love is important. Self-love helps us to be empowered, right? Self-love helps us to go after what it is that we deserve in life, right? So I was reading this article and it had 30 ways to self-love. And we want to, like, you hear words like self-love and like some words are just like a cliche, right? So I want to break it down for y'all. So like it's not just a cliche, right? And that we're really able to do this shit, right? Alright, so read the article. They gave me 30 tips on self-love, right? I'm going to go over 10 of them today with you guys, right? Yes, when you study, the search begins. You are right about that. And the more you study, the more you learn, the more you want to learn. Stop my phone. Alright, so 10 self-love tips, right? Positive self-talk. So when you start your day off, you want to start your day off talking about yourself in a positive way, right? Also, we want to eat good food, right? We don't want to be eating trashy food. We want to eat clean. I had a partner that, oh my God, he made me feel so bad about eating from the poppy store. Like, he's like, I'm not eating from the poppy store. I'm not putting that food in my system, right? So you guys, we have to make sure that we are eating good food. Like, we're eating clean. We're taking care of our bodies. That is a form of self-love, right? Not believing everything you think, because sometimes we got what? Stinking thinking, right? So we don't want to get into everything it is that we believe, especially if it's something negative, right? So that's number 4. We don't want to believe everything that we think. Number 5, surround yourself around people that are loving, right? They love you. They're going to encourage. Deacon is cuddle for you. Better come on here on my live or whatever. Deacon is cuddle food. Hey, boo. I'm so happy to see you, my darling. Daria Josie, you better come on here on my live then. Y'all better show me some love. Hey, you guys. Yo, I'm talking to people that I haven't talked to in like a million years. I haven't talked to Daria in a million bazillion years. Y'all know I had a million best friends in my lifetime, right? Yo, I've been close friends with so many people over my lifetime. And it's not like we fell out. We just would go through seasons. I've been so blessed to be in the lives of so many people in an intimate and close way. You know, I appreciate that. I'm grateful for that, right? So let me see what Jeffrey said before I finish. It talked about 30 tips on self-love, so we going over 10 of them today. What did Jeffrey say? When you touch the celestial in your heart, you will realize that the beauty of your soul is so pure, so vast, and so devastating. You gotta write me some poetry. I'm not reading this out loud. Let me see. OMG, this one. Yo, so I'm giving Jeffrey snaps. Jeffrey on here dropping bars, okay? We love poetry. Girls love poetry, right? So, Deaconess Cuddlefoot is on here from Baltimore, Maryland. So, one thing about me, guys, I give everybody a nickname. Like, if I love you and you are, like, close to me, like, in my old age, maybe not necessarily younger, like, I give everybody within, I don't know. So, anyway, so that's why everybody got a damn, all my most recent friends, everybody got a nickname. So, yeah, so Deaconess Cuddlefoot, and everybody got a story behind their nickname. So, Deaconess Cuddlefoot is my star baby at Star in Baltimore. So, she's on here supporting me. And then Daria Josie, oh my God, we go back all the way, guys. We go back to Pittsburgh. So, we go back all the way to the early 2000s or whatever. So, we going on close to 20 years. That is a blessing, right? Yes, true friendship are those that pick back up as though time never lapsed. Right? And I believe that God is connecting us with our soul family. He's connecting us with people that are going to, because we're talking about self-love and being around people that encourage us, right? So God is connecting us with those people that are going to get our creative juices flowing, people that we can partner with, co-create with, people that, like, when they call us, they know we're going to say yes, right? Because our circles are getting smaller, but God is sending quality people into our lives. So I just want to encourage you guys. Yo, Jeffrey is on here cutting up on my live or whatever. Good freaking morning, you guys. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the freaking hearts or whatever. I love it. I'm so very humbled. And I appreciate you guys coming on here, hanging out with me, hearing what it is that I have to say. Somebody told me they would like me, and I just stepped out, right? I stepped out in faith, and y'all support me, and I really appreciate it. I am humbled every day. Now that I know you guys actually support me, I am very intentional on what it is that I bring to you guys, you know. I make this look very natural and carefree, but, you know, I put thought into this. Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming on here, hanging out with me. So, we're at number 4. So, positive self-talk. We want to eat good food, right? We want to eat clean. We want to move our body every day. We want to work out, whether it's just walking, going to the gym. Hey. Oh, thank you. Whether it's walking, going to the gym, I walk every day. And me being home for quarantine is a blessing because I can walk for an hour, 2 hours, right? So we want to be moving our body. That is a form of self-love. We want to be around people that encourage us. That is a form of self-love. Positive self-talk. We want to start our mornings off talking positive to ourselves. We want to talk about all the things that we want to accomplish in our day, right? We talked about using our imagination a couple of days ago, so we want to use our imagination to envision what it is that we want for our future. Because a lot of us, we need to replace bad memories, right? Because if we dwell in the past, we're going to continue to reproduce the past, right? And we don't want to reproduce the past. We want an abundant future, right? So, also, a form of self-love is ending toxic relationships. We always talk about that, right? Ending toxic relationships, getting over that guilt that you have to stay in a relationship with somebody that is not giving you what it is that you need for whatever reason. Because guess what? We make excuses, right? She had a bad childhood. Yo, this is the one I hear all the time. She was there for me when I didn't have nothing. Yes, she was there for you when you didn't have nothing. And now she is a fucking witch. And she's a bitch. And she's crazy. And she's driving you crazy. So guess what? You paid your part. Right? You played your part. She was there for you, and I'm sure you was there for her too, right? We got to stop getting stuck in these toxic relationships, guys, because these people, they are here to suck us dry, like financially, emotionally, mentally, right? We don't look good anymore. We got bags under our eye. We tired all the time. Our energy is drained. Toxic relationships, right? Toxic environments. And then they start to affect they start to affect your personality. You start meeting people that are positive and pure and nice, and like you just can't get your life together because you're so immersed in toxicness all the time that like you're not even relating to the world in a healthy way, right? And healthy, as we're going to define healthy as abundant, because we want to live an abundant life, right? An abundant life means that we are getting what it is that we want out of life. We're envisioning what it is that we want for ourselves in our future, our relationships. We're not getting stuck, right? We're not getting stuck and thinking about everything that everybody else did wrong and nobody... I'm just the nice guy or girl and everybody just does me wrong. Like, we got to get out of that. That's a victim mindset. We got to get out of that victim mindset. We can have whatever it is that we desire, right? God has beautiful things for us. So we have to start manifesting our future. Thank you. Too often we feel obligated to be with someone because once upon a time, yes. And let's talk about that once upon a time, right? So a lot of times, those of us that are very gifted, I always say we are attached to narcissistic people in our lives, right? And what they do is, like, they're very systematic with their crazy. And what they do is, when you meet them, they are everything you could want and imagine in a mate. They are every freaking thing to you. They are supportive. They are listening. Whatever it is that you need, they are that. They know your whole life story, and then they start to play on those things. And then guess what? So that phase is called the love bombing phase, right? You better heart me up, cheeks. Hi, boo. Hey, boo. Oh, my God. Stop it. Stop. Oh, stop. Y'all are too kind. Hold on, I gotta go back and see. So yeah, oftentimes we do. So once upon a time, so basically it's a trap. Because that once upon a time is the love bombing. And that's what keeps us stuck, right? So we keep remembering when the shit is all fucked up, right? And for some of us, it gets fucked up slowly over time. And then you realize, like, yo, this shit is crazy. And then for some of us, it gets crazy, right? And we stay there because we're trying to get back to that homeostasis when everything was calm and it was sweet. And oh, I remember whenever she used to be like this, and I remember when we used to be like that, and that keeps us stuck. But you guys, I am here to be a light in the dark. We are coming out of that. We are coming out of that. And self-love is a way of putting boundaries in place. And that is a great way to expose the narcissist in your life, because once you start putting self-love in place and start doing what's best for you, they get mad. They normally get mad. So just get ready and make sure that you have people that are in your life that are supportive. Because a lot of times narcissistic people, they have turned you away from your family. They turn you away from your kids because they don't want you to talk to anybody else. They just want you in a world alone with them so they can manipulate you and you can feel like you have nowhere else to go. So you can feel trapped, right? So, yeah, so we got to break out of that once upon a time syndrome, right? And then also, too, I want to let you guys know, oftentimes those of us who are in toxic relationships and narcissistic relationships, we are with one of our parents. Let me say that again. With one of our parents, right? Trauma bonding. Oh my God, that is the most dangerous bonding that you can do. Trauma bonding will have you stuck in some bullshit for a long time. A long time. Oh my gosh, yes. Trauma bonding is dangerous. And trauma bonding is basically like when you guys come together over a bond. You guys come together and you have like the same trauma, right? And then you interlock at your trauma, and it creates a bond that's toxic and so very, very hard to get out of, right? Trauma bond are dangerous. Family and friends stepping back like, yo, what the freak is going on? Why can't he leave this girl? Why can't she leave this dude? We trauma bonded, right? So I just want us to be mentally healthy because it starts at our mental, right? So let me see if I mess with anything what anybody said. Jeffrey, what you say? You on here talking so much. Oh, I'm scared to read your comments. Let me see. We need not be in relationships. How about partnerships where we are there for each other no matter what? How about that? How about whatever works for you? How about that? How about we just be happy together? Not situationships, not happily cohabitating, but we're happily together. How about we don't put no names on it? Hey, how about that? How about we don't put no names on it? We don't put no titles on it. We just treat each other good, right? Right? And if you're treating somebody good, you loving yourself. But you know what? The way to do that, that's why we talk about self-love, because you can't love anybody else until you truly love yourself. And that's the thing. We're getting involved with people that don't love themselves, so they damn sure don't know how to love us, right? We're getting involved with people that, like, I gotta be sitting up here arguing over you being faithful or whatever. Like, no, like, you shouldn't. If you're with somebody and you care about that person, would you want them to step out on you? No. So you're not going to do to them what you would not want done to you. But if we haven't fallen in love with ourselves, we don't even treat ourselves good. We talk bad to ourselves, right? Self-defeating self-defeating thoughts. We don't take care of ourselves, right? We're not exercising. We're eating whatever. We eating from the foods and like eating food from places where the people don't really even care about us. We don't know who preparing our food and things like that. And so we're not taking care of ourselves, so we're not able to take care of our partners the way that we should. You can't love anybody until you love yourself. And how about no titles? But you know what? How about no titles? But we gonna mutually, like, that is having an understanding that I'm going to treat you the way that I want to be treated. And then, like, we can even get into love languages. People love differently, right? Everybody speaks a different language. So somebody who speaks French versus somebody who speaks English. If you're talking to me in English and I only speak French, I'm not understanding you. It's the same way with love languages. Everybody has a love language, right? So you got to speak to your partner in a way that speaks love to them. Like, some people are an action person. They like to see you do things that makes them feel loved. It could be something as small as you remember to put the toilet sheet down. Hey, right? You put the cat back on the toothpaste. Little things, acts of service, like show me you love me, right? Those are people that say action speaks louder than word. Y'all better heart me up or whatever. Thank you. It is definitely about accountability, right? Because we don't want to be like, no titles so I can do whatever I want. No titles, because we don't need no titles for this. Now, I'm talking about yin and yang type love. I'm talking divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame type love, where that love is, it's a bond, it's a partnership, it's a best friend, it's a intimacy, it's a I know you, it's a mirroring of souls. It's like unconditional love. Those types of situations, they don't require titles, but we gotta title people because people come in with different values and different ways that they think the relationship should be. So it is important to have guidelines. Some people lack the self-love skill, so we must pour into them to allow them to catch the self-love train. I mean, we can pour into them, but not to our own deficit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pouring into y'all about self-love, but I'm not emptying my cup into an empty vessel, or into a vessel that has a hole in the bottom, right? Because that's not serving me, right? That's just leaving me empty, right? So you got to know. And then really we don't even want to think about being left empty because we live abundantly, right? So whatever we give, there's more where that came from. So in those instances, we're using wisdom, right? We're using wisdom. We know when a person drains our energy. Like, I'm a high vibe person. I know when I'm around low vibe people, and I know whenever they're sucking my energy dry. Like, I am very sensitive to that. So that's a part of not staying in toxic energy. Self-love, you guys. So let me see. Did we go over everything? Also, another form of self-love, stepping out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone, doing something different, right? Embracing your differences. Embracing you're different. Embracing what makes you different and like nobody else. And then also, too, not comparing yourself. OG States in the house. OG States in the house. Hey! Star is in the house on this morning. That's another star, babe. Hey, you guys. All of us must be balanced, or no one will drain your energy. You could be balanced, but you can run into a situation where it drains your energy, but you got to know what to do. Like, sometimes I've been in situations where I'm just like, OMG, like... You have just drained my energy. Now I need to go like ground in nature. I need to go take a swim. I need to go bask in the sun, because people will, and being balanced is how you know that people are draining your energy, because you know where you vibrate at. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Mr. Fleming. Hey, Mr. Fleming. We talking about self-love. Also, another form of self-love is celebrating your wins, big and small. It doesn't matter. Like, man, I set my alarm to wake up at 7 and I made it up at 7 and I didn't press snooze, right? We're celebrating ourselves. OG says, hey, my love. So she's another one who got a nickname too. Yeah. But, yeah, you guys, that's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. We talk about self-love today. And maybe tomorrow in the next couple of days, unless God gives me something different. Thank you. Or whatever. So shout out to everybody going back to work. Moski, is that Mo I see? If it is, hey boo. That's an Empowerment Temple babe. Baltimore babe. Baltimore in the house. So it is. Hey you guys. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. So yeah, we are Hug Myself. Who told me myself? Right? Let me see. Let me make sure I ain't miss anything. Love you, smile. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Connection between solar plex. So, yeah, I got my yellow skirt on, y'all, because we trying to activate the solar plex. Plex. Time to have, mental clarity, yes. Yes, so as you search for knowledge, the more you want it, the more hungry you become, right? What else? Jeffrey dropped me some poetry. What else? Deaconess Cuddlefoot in the house. Thanks everybody for coming to hang out with me. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. We talked about relationships, partnerships. We talked about being in relationships with no titles because we have such a high level of self-respect. We can't help but respect our partner with the highest level of respect and love and consideration, right? We talked about... Okay. You have to have a conversation about what the relationship is. Yes. How many of us end up in a situation? I think women, we're big on it, right? We be trying to go with the flow, and then we be like, yo, then we find out he doing this, doing that. He looking at you like, we ain't nothing. And you like, nigga, I told your ass I loved you last night. Fuck out of here. We ain't nothing. Shit. So, moral of the story, you better talk about what this shit is, especially before you jump in the goddamn sheets. Because y'all know, once you jump in the sheets, shit get different and it get real emotional. So, yeah, we need to be talking about what we doing here. And don't be letting people give you bullshit ass answers. That's the other thing. Like, people be giving you some bullshit ass answers. I'm like, I remember what you said and I remember what time you said it. Don't play with me. Like, if I'm going to go into something blindly, I'm knowing I'm going into it blindly. But I'm not just going to go, you know what I mean? Like, you just ain't going to tell me that what happened didn't happen or what you said you didn't say. So that's the part. So in those times we have to have enough self-love to decide, hey, do I want this? Like, is this person worth me wandering around in the dark with them? Maybe the dick is good. So maybe it's worth it. Then you deserve it. But if you want something more than that, you got to stand up for what you want and stop giving up the cootie cat before you know where the relationship is going, ladies. I don't know what to tell y'all guys. And y'all guys, stop sleeping with these toxic women, right? You give them the dick and then they get crazy. If they get crazy after you give them the dick, they crazy, okay? Don't be making no excuses for them. Let me see. What you talking about? Let me see. Well said, I'm not going to give up my energy if not on the vibration. Yes. Yeah. Talking shit, Jeffrey. Jeffrey be dropping knowledge on y'all. Y'all better find out about him. He a heavyweight. Hey, my boo. That was Mo. Girl, keep vibrating. We gonna make it. I know that's right. We gonna make it together. Enjoy the day. Thank you, Rock Mugga. Y'all be mad when I shout y'all name out? I hope not. I love y'all. God always got something for you to give. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to be obedient. You know what I'm saying? Yep, if you look for trouble, you'll find trouble. Self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Whatever it is that we project and put out into the atmosphere, that's what we continue to bring into ourselves. So if we looking for some bull, we gonna get bull. If we can't get past the fact that, like, we had bull in the past, you know, then we're gonna keep vibrating. Oh, women are this, oh, men are that. But you know what I'm saying? Once you start getting confident, like, I choose to believe that there are good men out here, right? I choose to believe that there's going to be somebody that's going to come in and love me the way that I want to, or we're going to talk about it and we're going to get there, right? That's what I believe. And that's what I'm believing for. And think about the good things. That's right. Mr. Fleming, all positive this morning. Oh, wait, respect that ass before you let him. Right. Right, exactly. Respect that ass before you get him up the ass, right? Respect that ass before you let him tap that ass, right? Show friends love. All these people listen. I know, right? I'm so very humble. So that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me. Like I said, I am very humbled. I just stepped out one day and did, I just did a thing. And I appreciate you guys coming to rock out with me and watch me do my thing, I just want people to be better, you know what I'm saying? I just want us to all live an abundant life. Because it is an abundant life for everybody, right? We were not put here to be miserable. We were put here to do what we're gifted to do. Live in the land of creativity. I know it sounds like foo-foo, but it's just the truth. Study. Ask God. I'm telling you. Ask him, and he's going to start talking to you about what it is that you're supposed to be doing, right? Then he's going to talk to you about your toxic relationship so you can get rid of the dream killers in your life, and so that you can get rid of the people that are keeping you stuck. Because one thing I didn't point out when we talked about being in a scarcity mindset or being in the amygdala, like our amygdala is our fight or flight. So when we're in our fight or flight brain, guess what, guys? We can't be creative. So how many creatives out there are in a toxic relationship with a female or a male that's like holding you back from really stepping out and doing everything that you're supposed to do? They hold up your abundance. However, they are here to teach a lesson. So really what I want to encourage y'all to do is learn the lesson. Learn the lesson. And the lesson, let me give y'all a cheat sheet, okay? The lesson probably has something to do about your ego, death, right? So the lesson probably has something to do with letting go of material things. I'm going to give y'all a cheat sheet because I need y'all to get free, okay? Material things of this material world, God is stripping us of those things. Why? Because when we get stripped of those things, we become more humble. When we become more humble, we get more in touch with God. We get more in touch with God. He expands our consciousness. He starts talking to us about what it is that we came here to do, that we agreed to forget. He starts talking to us about those things. He starts waking us up at night. He starts giving us dreams. We start writing our books, our screenplays. We start getting into music. We start doing what it is we were called to do. We start creating lives to give people encouragement. We start spreading healing and light. We start vibrating higher so that other people can vibrate higher. Those are the things that God is doing right now because it's a time of awakening. So yes. And you know what? Like so Jeffrey said he's single and he's enjoying every moment. Yo, I'm a whole empty nester. Like I should be depressed, right? What the heck? But when you love yourself, like truly love yourself, like you just be like, well, I'll be like, what can I do to love on me today? I think I'll take a bath. I think I'll go shopping. I think I'm going to cook myself something good to eat, right? It's called being content. And once you get to that point, like you're healthy, you're balanced, like Jeffrey said. So you can make good decisions about what it is that you want to do in your life going forward. You start to see, yeah, you know what? This doesn't really serve me. And you do what you need to do to move those things out of your life. Hey. Hello. You start doing those things that you need to do to move those things out of your life. Because you know on the other side of getting rid of these toxic people are people that God's going to send you that are going to be abundant, right? They're going to speak to your soul. They're going to be like your soul family. They're going to be nourishing to your soul, right? They're going to encourage you in your endeavors. And anybody who's not encouraging you in your endeavors, whether it's they being a straight out hater, or they sitting up there trying to act like they don't see what you doing, right? They giving you the evil eye. When you turn your back, they giving you the evil eye. And then in front of your face, they either not saying nothing or they smiling, right? Get those people out of your space. They just keep you enveloped in toxicity, and we don't have time for that. Toxicity makes us vibrate at a low vibration. We gotta be high vibes. What y'all talking about? Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, good morning. Hey. How can you put God in the lies you create? Yo, people do it. They will put God all up in it. They will be lying and quoting scripture because they evil. They doing what they getting their needs met. People do what they need to do to get their needs met. I'm happy and nothing is going to damper that. Good for you. Because a lot of us, we have to get to that point, right? So it's a blessing to be at that point because we're an example to other people that like, yeah, life don't got to be crazy. Life does not have to be crazy. It can actually be very peaceful and abundant. Not depressed, but not enjoying all this love and nothing to share with. Thank God for my ducks. Yeah, God will send it. And you know what? Sometimes we got to love on those. Yo, all my posts from this weekend, I talked about loving on those who love on us, right? Like everything is not working out in the relationships that we want them to. However, we got family around, we got friends around. Like, we got to create situations that we can go and love on those. That's basically what I did this weekend. Like, y'all think I wouldn't have wanted to be booed up for the weekend? Hell yeah, I would rather be booed up. But guess what? I'm not. So I was like, what am I going to do this weekend to enjoy myself? So I'm not just sitting in a house thinking about the fact that I want to be booed up at a cookout somewhere, sitting on somebody's lap, giving somebody a lap dance or whatever with a drink in my hand. But anyway, I digress. So I had to still do the next best thing. I went and hung out with my booskies, right? Me and Luna be on the road. So those are things I do. I travel. I go sit in nature. You do what it is that you need to do to be balanced so that you can enjoy your life at whatever point it is that you're in. That's called contentment, right? Wherever it is that I am now, I'm happy in that state. That's Contentment. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah. And the thing is, like, everything is not always going to be sunshine and roses, right? But, you know, we got to go through every day and be like, this moment was better than that. Or today is better than yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to live a life of gratitude. Because there's always something that you could be grateful for, right? And that's a way to get us through those tough days, right? And every day is not going to be tough. Every day is not going to be tough. We got to put our best foot forward. And just keep moving. No negatives up in here for that. I want to give all the love I can give. I know that's right. Refuse to grow old by myself. I'll never love something that don't love. Yeah, and you know what I say? When you open your hand, like when we holding on to something so tight, God can't put nothing in your hand. You holding on to something so tight. So I just want to encourage you guys that are coming out of relationships, let them go, right? Let the shit go so that God can actually put something in your hands. The more that we reject what we don't want, the more we give room for what we do want. So I'm just going to say, be patient, you guys. It's coming. It's coming. Yup, it is so easy to be happy, right? But people be looking for trouble because they like it, because they live there. They live there. They like it. They don't know anything else. It's like things can be going good in a relationship. They just find a reason to, like, create some drama. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I seen that issue when I went away this weekend. I was like, all right, time to pack up and go. Because it was about to get crazy for no reason. But some people, they have to vibrate in a low vibration because they haven't learned, like you guys. They haven't learned that vibrating at a high vibration requires certain things, like being optimistic and being encouraging and being loving, because love is the highest vibration. They haven't learned how to do that, so they live a low vibrational life and they get stuck there. That's why they need us or whatever. You got your duck. What's a duck? Your baby? I don't know that slang. Put me D. I'm an old lady. What you deal with something that you really don't like? Nope, sure wouldn't. Saggies. So, Saggies love hard. Is that true? Saggies love hard? I don't know. Psych! I had a Sag. I had a Sag before. Cheeks is on here. Cheeks was my Sag. Yeah. All right, you guys. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. So I will come and hang out with you guys tomorrow. I hope I didn't miss anybody's comments or anything. I hope I didn't miss anything. I love you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.